Good morning. It's a great day. Now, what is this? I will tell you about this. I'm sure it's the same where you live. Here in Sweden, how they sell the evening papers. There's two big ones, very well-known papers here in Sweden, and you see them everywhere, all over the country, right? So you go for groceries, you will see these two papers next to the cashier, and they will hit you in the face, big black letters, you know, very alarming stuff usually, so that you should pick it up and bring it home with you, right? And you know, you get the gasoline, these two papers will be next to the cashier, or you get tobacco, or, yeah, anything. You bet on horses, you will see these two papers, right? The actual paper, the front page, right? I'm sure you have the same. Right. So what would happen if one of them put something on the front page about the needle, something negative? That's what it is. Happened yesterday. I'm sure you recognize two words, I think. So it says study. This is when the needle is causing serious illness. That's the story, that's the front page story. This is the big one. And it happened yesterday, right? So I feel like we are on top of the roller coaster ride right now. And we are starting to go down here in Sweden, see? Because now people can talk about it. They are allowed to talk about it now, because now it's in the paper, you see. Earlier it was just us, we, the bad people, we were allowed to talk about the needle. But now they can talk about it, because now it's in the paper, you see. So I'm quite sure a lot of people are shocked today. Maybe they never heard anything negative about the needle. So they see it for the first time, maybe, you know. Maybe they suspect something. There's something wrong about the needle, but they couldn't talk about it. Maybe to their partner, you know, they could say something, but now it's in the paper. You know how people work, a lot of people. They are cowards, aren't they? But now it's in the paper, you know. All right, let's talk about it. You think people are interested in this story? Of course they are. So many took it here in Sweden. I think 87% took the first one. Now this is the official number. I don't know if this is true. But I know a lot of people did take it. So they see this and they say, whoa, wow, maybe something wrong, you see. I've been feeling bad lately. I've been sick. You know? Maybe it's because of this thing. Maybe it's the needle. Oh, my friend died. Or my wife, she's been in hospital for a long time now. See? So now they can talk about it. And this is the main thing. People need to see. I don't know what's going to happen here, but that's like I said, we are on a roller coaster ride here in Sweden at least. Now we can have a discussion. No, it's a ridiculous study. The study was done by Big Pharma, you see, and they manipulated it. For instance, they didn't look at people, something happened to them after 42 days, I believe. They just looked at the people within 42 days after the needle. Right? It's ridiculous. And they never mentioned anything about people dying. Right? So it's been manipulated. But it still works. You know. The information, even though it's manipulated, is bad enough as it is. See? It works. And it's on the front page now, here in Sweden. It's amazing. Now it should be on the front page for a long, long time, every day, of course. all these details around this hoax, you know, the tests, the money, the propaganda, the restrictions, the masks, all of that crap should be on the front page every day. But this is a good start. So I'm pleased with it, of course. Now, I don't know why they did it, put it on the front page. Maybe they are trying to save their asses. Well, that study that was done by Big Pharma, that was the purpose. They are trying to save their asses. And now maybe media is trying to do the same, I don't know. Or maybe they just want to sell papers. Maybe it's a combination. Because, you know, this particular paper, they wrote about this report a few days ago, and I talked about it. And I suppose they noticed that there was a lot of people interested in that information. So they said, let's put it on the front page. Well, they didn't have to do it, right? They could save their asses just by mentioning it online. But now they put it on the front page. I don't know what's going on. But that's my guess. They are trying to sell papers. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm interested in this story, of course. I would never buy this paper, but the information is interesting. And to those people who took it, of course, they want to know this. So let's see what's happening, what will happen here. I hope it spreads. See, it should be front page news all over the world, every day. Maybe we will get there. Oh, it's possible. But just this one will make a hell of a difference here in Sweden. Because people are now allowed to talk about it. And they can start to see the connection between their own health and the needle and their friends and, you know, everything that's been going on with them. They can start to look at this. You know, they were not even allowed to look at it because you were a bad person if you said anything bad about the needle. If you questioned it, you were bad, weren't you? But now they can do it. All right. Be good.